Alright boys, so we're going to keep the player reviews rolling, and up next on the list of player reviews, we're going to go ahead and check out the new Ultimate Scream SBC for none other than Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku is an 85 rated card. He has the lengthy acceleration type, left footed with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, I don't know about you guys, man, but something's telling me that this Lukaku card is actually going to be pretty solid in game, but he is going to have to fit like a specific style of play. Now, in order to complete the SBC, there are two different requirements. It's both an 82 and an 83 rated team with a team of the week card, so it's only going to cost you like 20 to 30,000 coins to complete, which is actually a pretty good price. And the main reason why I say that he is going to have to fit a specific style of play is because he does have a bit of a larger build in game. So if you do prefer kind of like your taller, more physical type of strikers, I feel like he's going to be a pretty decent option for you. Now with Lukaku, he can play both the center attacking mid and striker positions, and looking at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, I mean, pretty well rounded from an attacking perspective. Now, the physical side to his game is obviously going to be the standout area. He does have 84 pace and then also 85 physical, 95 strength, man. I feel like that's going to be so OP in game. But because he does have a bit of a pace split, 78 acceleration and 88 sprint speed, I would personally go ahead and recommend the chem style to make him even more quick in game. The 86 shooting is obviously where the card is going to excel the most, so if you can get him into really good areas, man, he should be a very clinical striker. He does have 91 attacking positioning and then also 87 finishing. And now keep in mind, boys, you can also run him as a center attacking mid, but I don't see too many people running him at that position because he does have 80 passing and then also 81 dribbling. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not bad, but you don't really see Lukaku like as a center attacking mid. He does only have 74 agility and 73 balance. So it is going to be really interesting to kind of like test out his left stick dribbling and just see how smooth he is on the ball, because for the most part, the rest of his dribbling stats do look really good. Now, when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, because he can only have the lengthy acceleration type, I feel like it's really important to improve on his dribbling even more, so I would personally recommend the engine. With the engine chemistry style, he is going to have 87 pace, 84 passing, and then also 84 dribbling, so not like the craziest of upgrades, but an upgrade that the card very much needs. Now, in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 5 different playstyles: the power shot, low driven, incisive pass, press proven, and enforcer. And I feel like all the playstyles that he does have at the striker position can actually be quite effective in game. You know, like the low driven is really important, incisive pass if you do want to use him as a cam. Press proven and enforcer together, I feel like it's going to be very difficult to get him off of the ball. So if you do play to his strengths, man, he can definitely be a solid option. So with the way that the card is set up in the player roles that he does have 2 player role pluses as a shadow striker and then also as an advanced forward. I know that he does have the incisive pass playstyle, but like his passing isn't anything too crazy, boys. So I would personally just run him at the striker position as that advanced forward. You know, try to get him into really good areas, have him finish off the chance, hold off a couple center backs, man. I feel like that's going to be a really good way of using him. Now, like I said, boys, in order to complete the SBC, there are 2 different requirements. It's an 82 and an 83 rated team. It's only going to cost you like 20,000 coins to complete. So if you are running a Serie A team, or if you can get him on full chemistry, it's going to be really interesting to see whether or not it's actually worth picking this card up. If you guys do enjoy these FC26 player reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload. And then if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using Lukaku, and I must say, man, I'm actually really excited to test him out. I don't know about you guys, man. I feel like he's not going to be like the most popular of SBCs, but if you don't mind using strikers with like a larger build in game, he should still be pretty decent in game. Now, first things first, man, let's go ahead and test out the card's left stick dribbling, because we did give him the engine chem style and he does have that larger build. Hold up, we do have a little bit of space right here. Lukaku spin him, low driven to the near post. Okay, boys, okay, that's actually a really good start. As you guys know, with the engine chem style, he does actually get a pretty decent upgrade to his agility and balance, so you never know, the left stick dribbling might not actually be too bad. Like, with the press proven playstyle, he does actually keep it quite close, boys. But obviously, if you are going to do like a skill move, or like if you are trying to like transition to a different move, it is going to be a little bit slower. Yeah, it's not bad, boys, but it's obviously like not the greatest either. Now, with the enforcer playstyle, boys, and then also 95 strength, man, he should be able to hold off a lot of defenders. So like if your opponent does step with a center back, you can kind of like hold him off and then just go for a through ball for like your left wing or right wing, depending on like the formation that you run. Let's just go ahead and ping this to Doku. I might try to get Doku in behind, boys. Just use his pace. Lukaku, that's good left stick dribbling, play through. That's a much better ball, boys. I mean, it is going to be a little bit inaccurate, but I mean, he is going to be able to like play some pretty decent through balls. Lukaku, hold him up, roll him, low driven to the near post, boys. That's exactly what we want him to do. Like, so far, with the low driven playstyle and him also being like 4-star, I mean, if you can get him into really good areas, boys, he is going to score a lot of goals. Now, we are moving the ball really well at the moment. Let's test out the sprint speed a little bit more. He does have lengthy. Romelu Lukaku, boys. Right there, we should be scoring. I will say, though, my aim should have been a little bit better, but the sprint speed did seem to be pretty good. The lengthy acceleration type, man, I feel like personally is really good this year. Lukaku again. Low driven this time to the near post. That's a much better finish, boys. We'll take that. I don't know about you guys, man, but I feel like he's going to be a little bit of like an underrated player. He is going to be a little bit more difficult to use, but if you can get it down for 20,000 coins, it's honestly a decent SBC to complete. That's a good over top through ball. Now, do we have time for one more attack? Add 1 minute. Yes, sir. Lukaku, drop it back. Play it through. Nice. R3 touch. Ooh, boys, that's good acceleration, man. That is very good acceleration from Lukaku. The cutback could have been a little bit better, though. Oh, he's misplaced that one. Roots have played through. Lukaku onto your left foot. Regular shot. It's a lovely finish, man. That's actually a lot of power behind that shot. All right, boys, straight into game number 2 we go, and so far, so good. I think that is safe to say. If you don't mind using players with like a larger build in game and you are trying to build like a Serie A side, I feel like he's a pretty good player for the price. Keep in mind, boys, it's only an 82 and an 83 rated team, so it's only going to cost you like 20,000 coins to complete. And for that price, you are getting a pretty solid player. Lukaku again, nice. Regular shot. It's a lovely finish, boys. I mean, the finishing in and around the box has been incredible. The one thing that I will say, boys, about Lukaku is like, he does have enforcer. He has press proven, like low driven, power shot, incisive pass. There are like a lot of different ways with like how you can kind of like use them just to benefit with him at the striker position. Like right there, a lovely turn and another great finish. Well, boys, because game number 2 didn't last too long, let's go ahead and play one more game in today's video. And I do also want to go ahead and mention, boys, that you can also throw him into the star and motion evolution. And that's exactly what we've done, boys. So there's probably going to be a player review using him in the star and motion evolution on the channel as well. And obviously that is going to give him the technical playstyle plus, and it's also going to give him a really nice upgrade, man. So I feel like it's definitely a really good SBC to complete now. Ooh, it's a misplaced pass, man. That's a decent reaction from Lukaku to pick it up. Do have Doku making that run. We could just try to play through. Incisive pass. That's a great ball, boys. I might even run him as a cam after we use him in the star and motion evolution. That's a really, really good pass. Counter-attacking football, man. I don't think that it like really suits Lukaku, but it isn't too bad with him. Jeremy Doku. Lukaku is making that run over top. Need a good first touch. You know what, boys? The first touch could have been a little bit better, but there goes that physicality. Spin him. Lukaku again. Drop it back. Finesse shot. Lovely football, boys. The hold-up play on this card is so good. Jeremy Doku. Now, we might have a little bit of space down the left. Go for a swerve pass. That's a great ball. You know what, boys? His passing isn't anything too crazy, but it's not that bad either. We should be scoring, man. That's a great attempt on goal. Unlucky. Great tackle, man. Great tackle. Counter-attacking football again. What a ball from Ruta, boys. Lukaku, do we have the pace? He is tracking back with Frimpong. Regular shot. What a finish, boys. The pace and power going forward is actually very good. Now, as you guys know, like this year's meta is definitely like your smaller, more agile type of players. But, you know, like your taller, more physical type of ones can be really good as well. Like Gyökeres, Lukaku, Erling Haaland. It honestly just comes down to kind of like a personal preference. Now, if we can get one more goal in this game, boys, we should be good. He's going to step. Lukaku through the legs of Van de Ven, man. That is a little bit lucky. 4-star weak foot. Great finish, boys. Again, the sprint speed, not too bad. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Lukaku Ultimate Scream SBC card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say with the upgrades, a pretty solid striker in game. He's obviously going to have to fit a specific style of play. So if you don't mind using strikers with the larger build, I feel like if you do play to his strengths, he is going to be really good. Now, as you guys know, we did run him at the striker position with the engine chem style, and going forward, man, I feel like he can do everything pretty well from an attacking perspective. Now, don't get me wrong, boys, like the passing and dribbling does take some time getting used to, but once you get it down, man, I feel like he's a very effective player going forward. The 86 shooting was obviously the standout stat for the card, so if you can get him into really good areas with the 4-star weak foot and then also the low driven playstyle, he can definitely bag you a lot of goals. The one thing that I was a little bit worried about when it comes to Lukaku was his pace, boys, but with the engine chem style, 81 acceleration and then also 91 sprint speed, with the lengthy acceleration type, he was pretty quick in game. And yeah, man, he's one of those strikers that are very strong both on and off the ball. He's an absolute tank going forward, and it's low-key kind of difficult to get him off of the ball. So if you do prefer those types of strikers, he is going to fit your style of play. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, there are 2 different requirements, and it's only going to cost you 20,000 coins, man. So I feel like the value of the SBC is actually really good. And yeah, man, I would say the only real letdown for the card is the fact that as of now, he doesn't have a playstyle plus, and maybe they could have given him like a few better playstyles, maybe like the finesse shot or maybe like the rapid or quick step, just to add a little bit more going forward. But other than that, man, he does have a pretty solid setup. You can also run him as a center attacking mid, but I feel like he's best suited at the striker position. If you do run a Serie A team and you can get him on full chemistry, although he doesn't really fit this year's style of play in this year's meta, you know, like your smaller, more agile type of players, if you do play to his strengths, which is most definitely the physical side this game, he can still get the job done. If I had to compare him with like a specific type of player, he does kind of give me like an Erling Haaland or maybe like a Gyökeres type of vibe. So if those are the strikers that you prefer, he is going to be a pretty solid option for you. And yeah, man, if you do run a Serie A team and you can get him on full chemistry for 20,000 coins, man, a very good SBC to go ahead and complete, and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as we are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Bulba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.